Hi everyone, this is Chazo with Funaflex. Today I'm going to show you how to take off the roof off of a 2024 Chevrolet Corvette. This one's a Stingray 2LT to be precise. One of the reasons why I'm doing this video is because a lot of people have issues taking it off and putting it in the truck without scratching it. And that's the reason why I'm doing it, to show you a safe way of removing it and putting it in the trunk. There are three places you want to unlock to be able to take off the roof. And the first one, you want to bring this down. That's the first one over there. And the second one is to your right, which is right there. And the last one is just above your head at the back, and that's it right there. So yeah, let's go ahead and take this, unlock this. I'm gonna go ahead and move this to the left, and the other one just tilt it down a little bit, then move it to the right. And the last one, you gotta be careful, because if you try to like click on it, it kind of like snaps and it could hit your finger, which could hurt. So the best way to do it is you want to hold on to that, and then you can press it to unlock it. You see that? Pretty easy, right? Now you want to go out of the vehicle, and you want to make sure you give it a little push. Yeah, so you want to put your hand inside and just give it a little push. The reason why you're doing this is just to, kind of like open it just a little bit, so that way it's a lot easier for you to remove. So you see, just leave it that way, then you can remove it. The 2024 Corvette has a lock when you put the roof on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop the trunk, and I'm gonna show you. There is one on the right, and that's the other one to the left. If not placed properly, the trunk's not gonna close, so you wanna be careful. I will show you what happens if the roof is not in a locked position in the trunk and not properly placed. When you open up the trunk, you want to look underneath it. You would see three metals. One is on the left, and there's another one in the middle and on the right. If the roof is not properly placed, when you close it, it's going to punch into the roof, and you see that right there. And that's the exact metal that caused it. So you want to be very careful so you don't damage your roof. Sorry guys, I had to get a change of clothes. So back to what I was saying. In order to get the roof off of the car, you want to first of all move it from the top slightly, put your hands underneath the roof and just lift it up, so that way you get a firm grip at it. Be careful when you're moving it around so it doesn't fall. Now, this is the part I was referring to earlier. I don't know what it's called, but you see that piece on the edge of it. There's another one on the other side. Make sure it fits in properly with the other end of it in the trunk. So it's more like the input and the output. So the one inside is the input, and the one on the roof is the output. So you want to make sure you gently place it. You don't have to get it the first time. Just make sure you carefully place it, and make sure it's carefully aligned. Once you get it properly placed, then you can go ahead and push it. You should hear a click sound, means that it's properly placed and in a lock position. Go ahead and close the trunk. It's automated, so you got to push on it just a little bit, then it's gonna lock itself, and you're all set to go. I'm gonna show you how to safely remove the roof from the trunk and put it back on your vehicle. First, you want to go ahead and pop up that trunk. And you can use one hand, but I would recommend using both hands. Make sure you grab it, then you pull it. That way you're gonna hear an on-click sound, means that it's been unlocked. Gently remove it so you don't bump into things, and gradually move around. Make sure you're grabbing it safely and firmly. And what you want to do is you want to make sure you place the back end of it, ensure that it's well aligned. Then you set the front side of it. Just make sure it's properly aligned. give it a little bit of push to make sure it's in place. Then you can go ahead and close the trunk. It's automated, so just give it a little bit of push and it will lock itself. Let's go ahead and secure the roof in its locked position. All you have to do is to move this to the right hand side to lock it, and the other one to the left hand side to lock it. Do not forget the one at the back, just push it and that one's locked. You're set to go. Be careful, make sure you don't forget, because if you do, when you're driving, it's gonna fall off. Stay safe.